Let's begin the segment on buyer psychology by asking how and why people really buy. Research shows that people will not buy a product or service until they feel a certain sense of pressure. For that matter, children won't do their homework, or your significant other won't pick up their clothes if they don't feel some pressure to do so. The pressure people feel ultimately motivates them to take action. Eventually, when the pressure reaches a certain level of intensity, we feel compelled to take action. There are really two types of pressure. There's external pressure, and there's internal pressure. An example of external pressure is seeing a certain advertisement on television or the pressure you experience when you interact with an aggressive salesperson who is directing you to take action on something. The pressure is external to you. This pressure is what people don't like. It leads to a lack of trust and to people putting up their guard. They become suspicious and skeptical. It's what gives salespeople a bad reputation in general. Anytime we as financial professionals engage in self-serving, off-track, or manipulative conversations or behaviors, we're generating external pressure, which lowers trust and weakens our chances of making a sale and gaining a client. Then there's internal pressure. This is a much more powerful pressure. It's our inner conscience telling us to move in this or that direction. For example, if I don't study and finish my homework on time, then I won't get the grades I need to get into the college that I want to. Or for financial professionals, it might be the internal pressure reminding us that if we don't make the extra sales call today, then we might not reach our annual financial goal. Another example of internal pressure is our conscience telling us, if I don't buy this product or service, then my situation won't be as good as it could be. So it's this internal pressure ultimately that drives people to all buying decisions. Internal pressure is the kind of pressure that is the trademark of effective selling because it feels as if the seller is applying no pressure at all. All the pressure to buy is felt internally by the prospect. This confirms that people really do like to buy for their own reasons. Said differently, people love to buy but hate to be sold. So this begs the question, why is pressure created or felt in the first place? It's the single driving force behind all human behavior, including buyer behavior, pain or gain. Everything we do consciously or unconsciously is driven by our need to decrease pain or increase pleasure or gain. This drives every facet of our lives, relationships, finances, our bodies, everything. And this force came about because of the evolution of the human brain. The brain has 3 regions. The region that drives decisions is the limbic or emotional brain, called the amygdala. The amygdala is about the size of an almond. It's always evaluating all incoming stimuli to determine if something will hurt us or help us, and then it releases the appropriate neurochemicals, causing us to take the appropriate action, pain or gain. It drives it all. So if people don't buy from us, it's because they consciously or unconsciously associate more pain to buying than not buying. For financial professionals, it's helpful to see this pain or gain as a gap. Anytime there's pain or gain in someone's life, it's because a gap exists between where they are and where they want to be. This is true in all facets of our lives. If a baby is hungry, she's in pain. If a bill arrives and there is no money to pay it, then pain is experienced. If you're making $75,000 a year but want to make $100,000 per year, then you have a gap created by the gain you want. If you want to protect your family when you die and you have no insurance, then a gap exists causing pain. But at the deepest level, what creates these gaps? The pain and the desire for gain. At the deepest level, we all have the same wants and needs, and that is what ultimately creates this pain or desire for gain. It's the same whether you're a Wall Street broker earning millions of dollars a year, or whether you're working at a fast food restaurant earning minimum wage. Whether you're in Brazil, China, or the US, we all have basic fundamental wants and needs. This was first articulated in Maslow's hierarchy of human needs, and now has been expanded and taught by many experts. If we look beyond the basic survival or psychological needs like food, water, air, and sex, and focus on next level of Maslow's pyramid, these are what drive buyer behavior. It's the psychological needs that exist within every human being.